Hello folks, hope you're doing well. I don't know, well, this is a new video just done, so I had to walk around here just to do a new video around this area, spiny wounds, because the last one I did around there was a long time ago. So you can see the autumn view of spiny wounds. So yeah. So of course, like every walk I do like this, I talk to God. And so this time I was talking to God about why at the moment it's difficult, to look at things from a positive point of view. Now, with regards to the dog case coming up again, and with regards to all the other stuff, and something I hit on that just, okay, Father, that's the point. That song, Thy Will. Beautiful song. But that song, Thy Will, the singer and myself share an understanding there. Hilary Scott. God has said to us both, but God encourages us both to believe in something which He was never going to do. To believe in something absolutely beautiful that He was never going to do. He encouraged us to believe in that, and then right at the last minute said, it's not going to work out the way you hope this time. Now, I'm saying this based upon the fact that Father fully understands that I'm not saying He's a nasty Father. The point of it is He's trying to help us to build our faith. So anything that we can have faith in, that's good. The reason why sometimes He crashes that down is because then when we think we've fallen, He catches us. And that's great. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. But one problem, one absolutely huge problem, whenever you hear that encouragement from God, encouragement to be of faith in a certain thing, you know that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, how many times as I've now have I gone to this courthouse believing that today would be the day this would be sorted? This has got to be probably the 7th time now. Every time I believe today will be the day that it'll be sorted, and God's gonna do something beautiful, and it's gonna be every time. No, not today. Not today. It's gonna be delayed again. It's now 14 months where it will be tomorrow. 14 months since my dogs were taken. I was saying to God earlier, it won't be until I'm in heaven until you show me the picture, until I fully understand or really accept that it had to be 14 months. Because 14 months seems a blinking long time to do whatever may need to be done. That seems a long blinking time. So, yeah. Well, basically, the way it seems is, and this is where it's bloody annoying. The way it seems is that my lawyers have basically seen that to get the best results, I've got to go and do the social worker report. Then I've got to go and do the psychiatric evaluation, show there's no issues there. Then I've got to go and do the dog training. That is all the world. Do this, do that, do this, do that, and then people will look at you, the sheriff will look at you in a better light, and you might get what you want at the end of it. That isn't God to me. The problem is that doesn't seem, because it really pees me off because, the point of it is, my understanding was God was, if I'm supposed to be counted as not guilty, God will speak to the sheriff and help that to be the case. Not is exactly the bloody same as the church sees it. You do this, and then that might lead to that. What? That's works. That's works. There's me saying God loves you that much you don't need to do works because he just wants to give it to you. Yeah, but the evidence is, no, he doesn't. You've got to do all these stupid bloody works, which means that you're the one doing it. The glory should come to you, not God. What the bloody hell is the point in that? It is incredibly frustrating. While I'm trying to point to Father's saying, no, point to the system. Point to the system of the courts and the lawyers and the fact that they know what is best to get the best result for you. I felt Father was telling me ages ago, don't trust the system. It seems that what he was really saying was, don't trust me. Trust the system. Because as God, I want you to do exactly what they want you to do to get to where you need to get to with regards to this case. Oh, yeah, that's difficult. Because to me, if it's God doing it, I've always said, this whole point of last minute rescuer, God, is BS, complete BS. Sometimes that's going to happen, yes. But sometimes that's going to happen because your faith needs that. All the time? All the time? No, if that's God doing that, then God is a very cruel God. Because God is saying, I want you to want. Then maybe when you've wanted so much and you've done so much to actually get it, maybe I'll give it to you. It's like, really? That's a loving God? That's what we're supposed to see as a loving God? Yeah. No. That's how. How is that how a loving God would do things? Yeah? That's the point. 14 months now. Doing this, and this. That doesn't seem like God to me. It seems very much like the world. Doing things according to the way the court system, in order to put a good impression on the sheriff's mind. So it'd be favourable for you. That's the world. Why would God need to use the world systems? He's God. But as I was walking around, I was saying to God, I don't know what the outcome of this is going to be because I have no idea as to where we are, because I know that if we're not at that point where you want to, we'll put it this way, if God is going to use me to bring this new thing in and to help people and to bring people through Yeshua to him, then at some point he's got to reveal that. If we're nowhere near that happening, then I can't expect this court situation to end in a most beautiful thing that God is doing and making it clear that he's doing it. That's not going to happen. I don't think there's any chance that that's going to happen. So, 14 months, so the ending is going to be you're waiting for this marvellous firework, and what you're going to get is a yeah. Ugh. As I say, I think I will need to see the picture to see how any of this makes any sense whatsoever, because it doesn't to me. I mean, put it this way, if God has been showing me that he loves us that much, he just wants to give it to us. He doesn't want us to have to do it, because then when we do it, we can claim the glory for that. We can claim that we've done it. He wants us to point to him and tell people that he's done it, so he has to be the one to do it. He hasn't done it. I've done it. I had to go and do the social worker report. I had to go drive all the way to Aberdeen to do, 10 minutes with this psychiatrist? 10 minutes! Drive all that bloody way for 10 minutes. Whoa. And for it to make no difference whatsoever. Then I had to go and do that dog training, which was bloody annoying. Because the person that was training me didn't really explain things to me. Until the last bloody day. Because I mentioned the stop-start thing, and he never said, yeah, it's a good idea, do that. Until the last day. Yeah, once my fingers, my little finger on my left hand was numb. For about a week. Because the dog pulling on the lead. And it digging into my finger. Yeah. Great. I did that. That wasn't God doing that. That was me doing that. I was there. I didn't see God take that lead. Get up early and drive all the way to there and do that. Have that, impact his ability to actually do things for the rest of the week, because of the fact that obviously you're getting up 3 times a week to drive there early, which is impacting your sleep, and so that's causing a problem in that way. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, and with all the rest, I had such big hopes, such incredible big hopes, that God would do beautiful things so I could point to him and people would see the sort of relationship you could have with God. And at the moment I'm looking at it thinking, as I said before, it's like God's telling me, he wants me to keep on stepping out in faith, talking the faith, but he's not going to do anything. I suppose that's the point, going to church. Yeah. Well, because to be honest, I had enough to struggle with. I had enough that I was struggling with, and then going to there just, it just beat the last bit of hope out of me, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've got a few days to recover. So, yeah. But this is where I'm right now. It's really difficult because you're trying to be positive for a situation, but in the end, I expect I don't know. I don't honestly know what I expect. The reality is, I don't expect anything incredible, and if that's the case, that's just going to be incredibly disappointing. Whatever happens would be just disappointing. Yeah, I'm in a situation I don't really expect to move, because how many times have I believed that was going to happen? Every time there's a court case, I expect I'll be moving before it, because I believe I'm getting the dogs back. And if God has said they won't be moving back here, then it means I have to move first, so I believe I'm going to move, and it hasn't happened. So, therefore, and again, I've had talks with God, and he's encouraged that. I've done talks on YouTube about all these things, and God's encouraged that. And then God says, no, it's not going to happen, is it? Not this time. Maybe one day, maybe. Really? Yeah, the church has been waiting on for what, 30 years for revival. We've got to get an understanding of him from God better, I think. Yeah. We do. That's part of the problem, is the way we hear from God, I think. And yeah, we hear things that we hope is from God and it isn't. And we stand on that and it doesn't happen. Doesn't help, does it, really? But yeah. So yeah, anyway, there you go. It is what it is. It's where I'm right now today. So where I'll end up being tomorrow, we shall see. But this is where I am today. So you take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a wonderful week ahead. Be blessed. Enjoy. Sleep well, etc., etc. Bye bye.